Right, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about a situation where a brand has been called out for the way that they do their advertisements. And this is all coming from an account that we previously spoke about maybe like a week or two ago, and it's Bethany Frankel. We can see here a TikTok account has 2.7 million followers. She's not exactly just a TikToker, right? Bethany Frankel is like a businesswoman. She was on Real Housewives of New York City, I believe. She has many different businesses, and she also posts a lot on TikTok. Now, Bethany is one of these people who, when she posts a video reviewing a product, that product will probably do well, right? People trust her word, so they'll see the review and then maybe go out and buy the product. Now, one product in particular that has went through a bit of a roller coaster in the past few days is this brand right here called Advertisement, I believe it's pronounced, and it's specifically revolving around this product in particular, a Miracle Brush X Advertisement. It's a $20 brush that Bethany recently actually made a video talking about, and she really liked it. Now, the original video has been deleted. I found like a re-upload or like a stitch by this creator here called Crazy OCD Hacks, and we can kind of see like a very quick portion of the video. Now, you will see there's a lot of things on screen, right? A lot of like text and whatnot. Obviously, this wasn't here on the original video. This has been put on by the person who re-uploaded, but here's a video.
I'm not sure why I'm gatekeeping it from you, but this brush is my favorite brush. It is the
So that is all we have with the original video. It's basically just a video talking about that she likes the brush. Now, after Bethany posted this video, a bunch of creators were uploading ads for this brush, right? Because it's part of like the TikTok shop and whatnot. And they were all using a clip of Bethany Frankel saying that she likes the brush. And their stitch promoting the product would be like, oh, if Bethany likes it, then it's Bethany Frankel approved. You'll like it as well. All this type of stuff. A lot of these videos that I'm referencing now have been deleted. We'll get to that in a bit. There's some like similar examples that we can see here. There's a video uploaded by a creator called Luna Whisper who uploaded this video.
I'm not sure why I'm gatekeeping it from you, but this brush is my favorite brush.
And she's not lying. It is the best brush.
Okay, so you can see that they're using like a soundbite of Bethany's video. And like I said, this is just one example that is still up. The other examples were mainly like creators kind of like pointing at a video of Bethany like talking about it, using her sound, saying that she likes the product. But again, they've been deleted. Now, one creator who spoke about these videos while they were still up and can give more details, actually the Cliff Notes gal, a TikToker with about 600,000 followers. And this is what she said about these videos that were being uploaded by these creators.
And this is where it gets interesting, because it looks like they may have allegedly told their TikTok shop affiliates to use Bethany as well. And it's funny that for all the videos using Bethany's sound and image, when you click on the sound at the bottom right, it belongs to that creator, which makes it seem like someone else gave them that audio. What's also interesting is all of these users have all their comments turned off specifically on their videos using Bethany. So did the brand tell them to do that too?
Right, so you can start to see what the issue is here, right? So now I'm going to add some further context that we will get to when we start watching through Bethany's videos, but I feel like it's important to say now so you can kind of understand what's going on here. After Bethany posted this video, she was contacted by the brand and they wanted to work with Bethany, and Bethany didn't want to do any paid partnership with this brand. So after being told no, this brand allegedly paid a bunch of influencers to promote the brand instead. Would obviously be a lot less money for them having to pay these other influencers because they're just smaller pages, but allegedly told these creators that they should use Bethany Frankel's video promoting the brand in their ad. And then Bethany later goes on to say that this brand would then like pay for the sponsorship on them videos. You know, you can like pay TikTok to promote it to people so it gets more views. So basically, it would be a Bethany Frankel ad, but made by another creator who also speaks in the video, but they wouldn't have to pay the price that they would have had to pay to get Bethany to work with them. Now, obviously, Bethany did make the original video, right? So it's not like they've used AI and got Bethany Frankel to be the face of like this sponsorship and she didn't even like the product. But if you are going to be posting an ad and purchasing further promotion on this video through TikTok, you obviously need permission from the creator that you're using, right? And I think it's safe to say Bethany Frankel was not happy about all of this.
I've got a social media cautionary tale story for you. So I get sent a product from a brand and I review it, I like it, and then I start to see not only the brand itself using my content, my video, but also a link to purchase, them monetizing my content, and also other creators that have their link to purchase, bringing people back to the Motherload website using my content.
Now, Bethany goes on to say that she tried reaching out to the brand to see what is happening here. Why are all these creators all doing this very similar video where they're showing my video first, saying it's like Bethany Frankel approved, and then promoting the product through TikTok shop and whatnot, and getting the affiliates and all that stuff. And the brand apparently said they knew nothing about it, but when she spoke to the creators, they basically said the brand kind of told them to.
My content. So when we reach out to them on their social media messages, their social media person's like, oh God, oh, we didn't know. Sorry, we just thought you liked it. And then we reach out to the creators that are using my content, name and likeness, and using me as the endorsement. The other creators are saying the brand told us you like it and sent us the product, like using me as their advertisement for other creators to then create content.
And again, like I mentioned earlier, Bethany clearly isn't very happy about this. She says that these advertisement videos were getting millions of views and now the brand is going to have to pay.
And now the brand, of course, it's like they want to ask for forgiveness later. This has gone through probably millions of views by now and tons of purchases. And also, you're not allowed to use my content and put a link up and make money off of me without my permission. So now the brand is going to have to pay dearly because they've exploited my material and it keeps pumping through the veins of social media. And we can't just apologize for that. A slap on the hand is not going to do it.
Yeah, so I think the issue is here, and I think the issue that Bethany has with this is not the fact that the video is being used, it's the fact that it's being used through, like, paid integrations with other creators that are then getting ads put onto them videos, like they paid further amounts of money to put ads on these videos. So they're promoted heavily on TikTok. I imagine if the brand just re-uploaded Bethany's video, like on their page, I assume she wouldn't care as much. Obviously, I don't know, right? But I guess it's because they're specifically being used for ads, and then we have the later context that we'll get to, where Bethany says that she was approached by this brand originally to work together, and she said no. So from her point of view, it's just like, okay, I've said no to working with these, and then they've went out of the way to kind of make a way that they can work with me without actually paying me. That's how I'm taking it. Now, Bethany even goes as far to say it's a scam and that the content will be removed and the brand again will have to pay.
It can be the wild, wild west and it's a scam. So brand, you will be paying dearly. Just know that. You will be removing the content and people don't get to hide behind the social media person that feigns ignorance. Who works for you is a reflection upon you and your business, and they represent you. And if someone that works for you makes a mistake, you pay for it. Years ago, someone that works for me posted a picture that didn't belong to us, and I remember it was thousands of dollars I had to pay because it's a touching story.
And this isn't the only video that Bethany uploaded about this. She also uploaded a second part to this topic, and you can see in the caption it says, I feel violated. And she goes on to talk about this situation further, and she says she has no problem promoting small businesses. That's why she does these videos, kind of like reviewing products and whatnot. But when it comes to like paid integrations, paid brand deals, whatever you want to call it, she is very specific with who she works with.
I feel violated. I go out of my way to try so many products from small businesses and know that I will move the needle. I have changed businesses, like single-handedly changed people's businesses, sold millions and millions of dollars of product happily. It brings me such joy to showcase someone's business and something that I enjoy, and I really do take the time to look at and to try everything. I want you to know that a good business offered me almost $500,000. I think it was a week or two ago, and I turned it down. I just didn't want to do it, and it was a fine business, and it was very easy what I had to do.
And then goes on further to talk about the situation, says this brand kind of took a freebie with using her content for promotion, paid to get it promoted further.
So for someone to not only take the freebie, meaning the orders you can't even imagine on their product, and we have a lot of data on this, and then to pay other people using my name to talk about the product, using my content, my video, and then paying for the app to push it through so everyone will see it. So like proactively going out of their way to steal my content and use it for themselves to be grabby and grubby and make more money than the free amount of business I gave them.
And then Bethany ends the video by saying that this is already after she kind of declined working with them because she didn't want to do it.
And the thing is, there's no value because this exact company kept trying to get to me through someone that I work with, and we already turned down a deal with them. They already wanted to do a paid deal with us, and we said no because I didn't want to do it. Because didn't want to use the product, is the honest truth.
Now, after these videos were posted, Advertisement were getting a lot of comments about this situation. Apparently, a lot of them were also being deleted and whatnot, but there is still some comments here that we can kind of see what people were saying. So this is all just on the most recent video. There's a comment here saying you're in deep water with Bethany. There are people sticking up for the brand, saying stuff like, I'm so sorry Bethany is doing this to your business, I will be purchasing. But then the majority of comments are stuff like, Bethany all day, rest in peace your brand, quit using Bethany before you get sued, shady company. And then finally another comment here saying, I think your stock is about to plunge. Now it's at this point in the video that we get a big twist, because it seems like things have turned around massively since the last few videos we spoke about. Them videos are still up, but the most recent video of Bethany Frankel talking about this is actually in a positive light, and she is now promoting the brand.
Let's discuss the beauty brand that I was frustrated with and had an issue with earlier that I did not mention. Now, the reason I did not mention them is that I always want to give someone the benefit of the doubt, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes, who made a decision, why the decision was made, and what a brand doesn't know. And you can't just say that they should know, because this game is moving so quickly. And I've had brands like Palmer's and Catrice have issues like this Jenny Kane, where some of it's in their control, some is out of their control, and we're all getting an education as it's happening. So
yeah, so I think what's clear has happened here, and it becomes more clear as we watch through the video, and I mean, Bethany's literally said it in the comment section, we'll get to that, but Bethany has now been paid by this brand. Also, that's probably a big reason why the previous videos of the brand being promoted, like the videos that I said I couldn't find earlier, that's probably the reason why they were deleted as well, because this brand wanted to make the situation right, and part of that was probably deleting them previous videos. But yeah, as we watch this video further, we can see Bethany says that they have now made the situation right.
Until I'm sure and see how they're going to deal with it. And they dealt with it beautifully. They said, we made a mistake. We're sorry. How can we resolve this? Immediately, how can we resolve this? And then they resolved it. And I said, okay, well, now I want to try your other products because of the way you've handled yourself. Okay, because of the way you've handled yourself. And they're not a massive, massive business, I don't think. They don't have, tens of millions of dollars. So this is new for them. But I have to say, they handled themselves like a class act. And that's always so good to see in business, when it's not what you do, it's how do you respond. What happens after? We've all made mistakes. I've said stupid things, done stupid things. What do we do after? So they were great. The brush is great. Now I'm excited to try their other products. So you're welcome.
Yeah, so that's the newest video on this situation. As we can see by the comments, we've got a lot of people kind of leaving comments similar to this that says, aka Miss Bethany got paid, to which Bethany Frankel actually replied saying, yup, always when I work, do you work for free? Another comment here saying they paid you off, to which Bethany replied saying, off, nope, but they paid me and will probably do it again because I sold a lot of their amazing brushes and you seem triggered, so I love that more. So yeah, we have a happy ending to this video, I guess, right? Because I think after this video, you would imagine, it's only been posted 17 hours ago, so it wasn't long ago, but I imagine the hate comments are obviously going to die down. There's probably going to be a lot of products being bought. From everything that I'm seeing here, a lot of people do seem to value like Bethany Frankel's opinion when it comes to what products they should buy. And yeah, I think when you bear in mind how the situation was going, how it all started with Bethany Frankel's original videos, this situation has ended the best possible way for Advertisement. They have dealt with the situation that has given them the best possible outcome, right? Because the person who was making these videos that were going viral and like talking about your brand in a negative light is now making videos that will go viral again, talking about your brand in a positive light. So yeah, we'll see if there's any further updates. I would love to know your opinions in the comment section down below on everything that we spoke about in today's video. Who do you think was in the wrong? How do you think it was played out? Just all your opinions on everything that we spoke about in today's video, and I'm gonna leave it there. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.